Thanks, Renee. A big fundraiser is taking place this weekend to help transition-age foster youth around San Diego County.
And the nonprofit group Just in Time for Foster Youth is hosting its annual My First Home for the Holidays. Carlos Correa live in the college area to tell us more about the program as preparations for the event are taking place right now. Carlos.
Yeah, and they woke up extra early today, and putting a great event like this over the weekend takes a lot of time, of course, a lot of help to do it. The agency's executive director, Don Wells, joins us now. Tell us a little bit about Just in Time for Foster Youth. I know that you guys are a nonprofit.
Right, we're a nonprofit, and we help youth who have aged out of the foster care system, 18 to 26. Because these young people leave the foster care system, they don't have a support network, they don't have parents who can help them. You know, if they are moving into their first home, they don't have that parent who's going to give them things they've been stored in the garage or down in the basement. And so we help them to get those items, and those items come from volunteers who donate beds and couches and gently used furniture and a lot of other household items that they go out and buy so these young people can have a start.
How important is having those items? I know when I first moved for into my new apartment many years ago, I didn't have a lot of things.
Right, and these young people, not only don't they have a lot of things, but they don't have those who are checking on them and finding out how they're doing either. And if you start your own apartment, you came out of the foster care system, you're trying to work and pay for food and everything else, and also you have to furnish your own apartment, that doesn't leave you a lot of room. So if they get these things, it creates a comfortable space for them. Also, it takes away their need to go out and buy all these things themselves and really stretch their budgets.
You hold many drives throughout the year, especially during the holidays. Tomorrow you're having a big event.
We're having an event every year. At the end of the year, we have our My First Home for Holidays event where volunteers and youth and some of our donors and investors come together and celebrate what we're doing. And youth do pick out some things there at that event. But generally what happens is every month we have a shopping day where the young people come to our storage unit and they pick out the things they need for their apartments. And we have a coordinator, James Monroe, who actually coordinates that every month.
Let's talk to James. Thanks, Don. We're going to move behind the table here. And James, I love your sweater. It's cold out here. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Yes, it is a little cold.
Tell us a little bit about your experience in the system.
So I'm a former foster youth, and I spent about 6 years in the foster care system. And, you know, I bounced around a lot and didn't have much support, especially when I emancipated. I felt like I was alone and had to figure out things on my own.
So when you first moved to your first apartment, what was that like?
A little scary. You know, I was living in the dorms for the first couple years of my college experience, and then I moved out into my own apartment and, you know, didn't really have much. I maybe had a bed and, you know, a few things here and there, but I actually got to participate in the My First Home program, and they helped furnish like my kitchen and my living room, and, you know, I had a place to call more than just like my house. I had a home that I was proud of.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us. And of course, the community is so important out and supporting this organization. Again, My First Home for the Holidays takes place this weekend at Mission Hills Church. Reporting live in the college area, I'm Carlos Correa, CW6 News.
It's a great program, and we have to admit we were getting a kick out of the fancy sweatshirt he had on there, the Christmas shirt. It was only the size